Ireland's carbon footprint increased by more than 5% last year, but CES Energy's technology could help reverse that trend. Tom Marren's company design, fund and install units that use waste heat to power or cool buildings in Ireland, the UK and Australia. Down under, they have reduced CO2 emissions by over 170,000 tonnes.
Ireland has a huge opportunity to be a leader in this whole green energy. Energy is the biggest industry for the next 10 to 15 years. Green energy and renewable energy is a huge part of that. Ireland has this green image, and we've done it very successfully from a tourism point of view. Now we need to shift it over to energy. Most power stations, if you take a Rings End power station, there's enough heat going up to the chimney there to heat half of Dublin. Yet we don't use it. When we generate electricity on site, we use the waste heat to heat your building or to cool your building, and that's called CHP, combined heat and power. We've also added the whole concept of financial engineering, which was never there before. Normally you went to a client and he says, we will design and we will actually install this. Now we will design, we will build it and we will fund it. We will operate it and we will maintain it. So it's ours. Clients actually like that idea because they don't have the capital outlay. A lot of clients, their core competence is not an energy producer. They're not a power plant. They didn't want the responsibilities of doing that. So we took that on board. It's always a great thing to go to a client, you tell them all these advantages and then you say, and we'll pay for it. So we put our money down on the table. Like we will invest actually 70 million in Australia this year of our own money into our own plant. So if they don't work, it's our issue. It's important to me that I do live an environmental friendly life. We decided we build our own house over 2 years ago. And it's actually taken 2 years to build. Just like the business, I was very focused on how we'd build it and make sure that we were going to build it as best we can from an energy point of view. This house should only use 10% of the energy that a normal house would use. But we're the first generation, knowingly, who are screwing up the world. Now, when you actually physically think about it, the other generation haven't really realised what they've done, right? Well, you could argue we've kind of peaked on our standard of living in the Western Hemisphere because, you know, we can't continue to have this amount of energy and the carbon footprint we have. And if we do, we need to start bringing in new technologies and embracing them.
CES Energy is Tom Marren's second successful foray into business. But spending a day in the outdoors seal spotting with the family is still his first love.
I have all the family with me, all bar the youngest fella. And we're going to go out to Lambay Island, which is probably about a half-an-hour run from here. This time of year, you've the seals. They're lovely pup seals, this one, beautiful golden colour, so it'll be very nice to see. I do like the outdoors, always have. Except in the family, always enjoy it. We have the 5 of them, and they're 8, 6, 5, 4, and 1 year. There's great variety there. Energy goes through everything, be it work and in the family.
Where's the mommy one?
See, the mommy ones are black. The baby ones are a lovely golden colour. See them over there? I look at that wind there now today. Ireland has the best wind in Europe. We actually have 25% of the resources of wind for Europe. And yet we look around here. If we were in Holland now, you'd see windmills around here. I still think we're not utilising a lot of technologies that we have there. Like wind is totally underutilised in this country. Totally.